Who's upset you?
Who says I'm upset?
You.
Look, please, Brett, just leave it. I know you're only trying to help, but...
You're right. Sometimes talking about it's the last thing you want to do.
Well, like you want to, but you just can't. Sorry.
It's okay. I know exactly where you're coming from.
Do you mean your dad?
I suppose there's a lot of stuff.
Can't you talk to your girlfriend about it?
You know what? Why don't we go out tonight?
Out?
Walk, cinema, whatever you like.
What about your girlfriend?
She's away. Oh, I'm not too tiny or anything, Mika. We're just friends, right?
Oh, yeah, just friends, of course.
So what do you feel like?
Oh, look, Brett, I best not.
What's the problem?
I don't want to be just friends, Brett. What's the point? I want to go out properly.
What do you think you're doing? Marvin off to Campbell about me and Tom?
This girl's getting attacked in there.
Not by Tom.
Hello? You don't know that. I mean, any bloke his age that's got a thing for you...
What do you know? You're just jealous. You've messed everything up.
Sorry. Thought I was doing the right thing.
Yeah, well, you weren't. Now Tom hates me.
Oh my God, I don't believe it. This is the last thing you need.
I don't know what to do. I feel like there's a tornado in my head and I just can't pin a single thought down and make my mind up.
You don't think there's something in what Stacey said?
He'd been drinking. He was showing off to her.
He's always enjoyed getting the girls' attention, hasn't he? I mean, not that I'm suggesting he'd do anything out of order.
I wondered if you were coming for lunch.
No.
Told you, has she?
Sounds like you got yourself into a bit of a mess, Tom.
I haven't got myself into anything. She's just a stupid young girl with a big mouth. Grantley says the union's going to back me 100%. Well, the union's one thing, but what about you is? Have I got you behind me? Stacey, you happy now?
Tom, Mr. Clarkson,
My job is hanging by a thread and hope for some stupid fantasy.
It's not a fantasy, not the way I feel.
I never gave you any encouragement and I certainly never led you on.
I told them nothing happened. I can't help it if they don't believe me. I'll keep telling them until they do believe me.
Mr. Clarkson, Mr. Rimmer's back. He'd like to see you in his office.
Mr. Clarkson never touched me. Nothing's going on. I'm telling you, getting in his bed like that, it was just a stupid joke.
Are you listening, Kim?
I hope you realise now, Stacey, that none of this is a joke. I'm going to have to talk to your dad, tell him what happened. I'm also going to have to arrange for you to see a counsellor, OK?
I don't want to see a counsellor. I just want Mr. Clarkson not to hate me.
Why don't you get yourself off to your next class?
This is a serious mess. I mean, we're not just talking about the reputation of a teacher or the reputation of the school. We're looking at a phone call to the police.
Hold on a minute. You're a fine one to talk.
Let me handle this. Bringing in the police, inflammatory nonsense.
Yeah, that's what you're making it. We have to take these allegations seriously. Sadly, yes, I should know because it's happened to me.
She's a manipulative young liar.
Tom's already admitted that she was in his bed, Grantley.
I've admitted nothing. She got into my bed while I was asleep. And she told you not 10 minutes ago that nothing happened.
Well, maybe she was trying to protect you. Maybe you told her to say that.
For God's sake, why can't you just believe her?
Perhaps if you hadn't been drinking.
I wasn't sodding legless.
You were supposed to be looking after her.
I wasn't in school. I was in my own house, minding my own business.
With a couple of bottles of red to keep you company.
She asked me for some wine, I said no. Does that sound like I was irresponsible?
Right, come on, Tom. There's no point in shouting at the ref when the team's headed for the showers.
I didn't say we'd finished.
Oh. If you want to take this any further, Jack, let me know. I'll put it to my members.
For God's sake, Grantley.
The union will do whatever the union considers necessary.
Come on, let's get him.
No, not yet. What about my eyes, you moron?
What about it?
Beating up a pillock outside the school gates. We'll be breaching it, don't you think? Let's find a nice, dark, quiet spot.
If she's infatuated, she's as likely to protect him if something happened as if it didn't.
Which gets us nowhere. Damn it, can you imagine the headlines if the papers get hold of this?
There's no option but to suspend him pending a full investigation, especially if you're concerned about the papers finding out. Shows we've taken the matter seriously.
Well, even if her fantasising, assuming that's what it is, could end a teacher's career. No. All we've got is classroom gossip. Listen, thanks for handling things while I've been away. It's good to know I can rely on you, both of you. And if anything was beyond the call of duty, then today was it. So, dinner's on me.
Oh, Jack, there's really no need to...
Davina's coming as well, so no need to think of it as a foursome if it makes you break out in a sweat. She can keep notes. Or score, if you prefer.
But I'm sure that me and Andrew can fly the flag a piece for one night.
Of course.
Where'd he go? He's legged it, hasn't he?
Oh, you're sharp, aren't you?
Let's go away from him down by Maxine's, yeah?
Can't, I've got to go to work.
What, you letting him get off because you got to get off to work?
You get what's coming to him, Asbo or not?
So take the fast road and get going now, before you leave no trace.
Hello, stranger.
I totally heard what you were saying last week. Why spoil things by getting too heavy? We could both do with a bit of breathing space.
You almost sound mature.
Yeah. Can still be fun too.
No doubt about that. Only, I'm not sure you can handle a relationship with someone like me.
Let me prove it to you. Take you out for dinner tonight, somewhere really special. I promise I won't ask you to marry me.
I can't tonight. I'm already booked.
With Rimmer.
You see? There you go again. Like I've got to report what I'm doing every night. I've already made arrangements, okay?
Have a good time. And don't forget to give Miss Coco when you're finished.
Davina.
Hi.
Listen, sorry, but I've invited Andrew and Kim out for dinner with us tonight. Hope you don't mind.
Sure?
Just trying to stoke a few fires, you know.
Why? They might him.
Well, not like you and me, they're not, but...
I didn't know we were either.
Thing is, I really missed you when I was on the course, and I even found myself thinking about asking you to move in with me. But that would be crazy. I mean, we've only known each other 2 minutes.